You doing the happy dance?
Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. Good morning, good afternoon, good scoop, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. You scooping with your spoon?
No.
Good boy. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Archie has porridge. So, Dad has porridge. Dad is a bit sleepy this morning.
I stayed up late playing games with my friends.
Dad has stayed up very late playing Fortnite.
Yes.
Yeah, Daddy stayed up playing video games, didn't he? Where's Archie? Where is he? I can't find him. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's gone again. He's gone. Where is he? I can't find him. Is he over here? There he goes. Morning vlog. This morning we are on. Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Good boy.
This morning we are on a little bit of a road trip adventure. We felt like going for a drive this morning, and one of my friends bought some special art paper for me and dropped it off. She lives about 4 hours away. Yeah, about 4 hours. And so she dropped it at our friend's house that's only an hour away. So I'm going there this morning and quickly grabbing that. And we might just go for a bit of a weekend drive, I think.
Just quickly ducked to the shops and went home, and Poppet was stopping Adele from coming in. She quickly went to hang some stuff outside, and Poppet was blocking out
She was
the
blocking
door.
me, and I went to come in, and I used my foot to like put there to be like, whoa, and she headbutted me repeatedly and tried to bite me.
Goodness.
Not really bite, but like a You guys cranky because you didn't get enough treats when we came home from the shops? Celery. That will make everyone's mood a bit better. Were you a bit hangry, Poppet? I think you might have been. So I went to my friend's house, got some stuff. Also picked up a few little goodies.
Extra goodies
Yeah,
that were
but
not on the list.
You can use them too. More than welcome to.
Will I though?
Maybe. And so I'll show you those in a minute. I'll probably also chuck them. I'm hoping this afternoon we can film a haul video, because Aaron and I bought some crafty stuff a while ago and we still haven't filmed that. But we went and did some grocery shopping, and now the Beans is asleep, and I think he's getting sick again. No! Hey Poppos, I think we're meant to have a thunderstorm. Better get snuggly in that blankie. Where's your sister? There you are, Frizzy. You better find your sister, because I think I can hear the thunder rumbling in the distance. Little pats for Frida. Did you find Popo? Little pats for Popo.
Yes? Should we go have a shower, Mr. Dirty Shirt?
You're so tall, you can now reach all the things on the table. Spoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Crazy man, should we have a shower?
You doing the happy dance?
Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance.
Happy.
Are you happy?
Happy.
Happy dance.
He's doing the happy dance, where he goes happy, happy.
Happy. Happy. Happy. Happy.
So Go slow on those tiles, Ange. He slipped over on the tiles before and donked his nose.
Oh no. Yeah, so this afternoon we have, I don't know if I said today, it was really hot today. It was like 28 degrees. And so we came home and it was just hot. We were going to maybe go down to the lagoon for a bit of a swim for him. But it was too hot and
Sticky.
Very yeah, muddy. Just not pleasant. So I had a little nap and Mr. Happy. Are you happy?
You happy?
Mr. Happy had a nap. We just had dinner. And after...
Did we have a shower?
Did I have a shower? Whoa. And so I think we're due for a thunderstorm tonight. So we're going to try and shower. Happy, 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 happy. Are you happy?
Happy, happy, happy.
We're going to get Mr. Happy in the shower before the thunderstorm starts. So we had a thunderstorm tonight which has wreaked havoc with our internet. And of course tonight's the night where I'm trying to upload an hour and 10-minute long Patreon video, which is meant to be up by now, but our internet is being a little So hopefully that gets fixed in the next couple of hours, but while I'm just waiting, I'm embarking on something. If you follow my Inky Quill channel and are one of my patrons and have heard the woes of the craft room, where should it go, setup dilemmas, then you'll understand that the woes just continue.
So we had an idea, because Archie's getting a lot older now, he's a lot more adventurous and he needs more space. Like, he's just runs around like a madman, and whenever we get into the dining room he just does laps of the dining table and everything because there's so much more space there. So we're actually thinking of moving Adele's craft room stuff into this spare room, but that means that we have to kind of work out all the stuffs. So we're going to go through some of these books and yeah, we'll see how we go.
So this is the before. So this is our spare room, which currently has our...
Basically
it's just a placeholder room, really.
Yeah.
It has our fancy red couch, some lanterns that I want to sell. We just plonk these in here because that's what the books are going in. We've got the porta cot that's just shoved down there, a box which the lanterns are going in. That's why I was wondering why I was saving that box, because I knew I put it in here for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And because everything else is basically already in a box.
Yes.
So it was like...
Yeah, I just needed to put it somewhere. I need to sell those cake stands, and then these two boxes are all my school stuff, which I might go through one day for Mum and Dad. But we have, let's not move too fast, but we have our bookcase here, and this bookcase is very rickety, and the books are just not... We don't have time to read as much as we wished anymore. So especially Aaron's been doing, you've been reading sometimes some audio books.
Is usually how I read my books these days.
Yeah.
Because I have time to actually sit down, and plus I want to multitask.
Yes, exactly. So I've got a couple of books in my nightstand, and so I can just rotate them when I want to read them.
And that's the thing, like it's awesome to have them.
It looks pretty
on display,
but it takes up a lot of space.
Super kid friendly.
No, definitely not. So we're going to pack these away and we might show you some of our faves. So I got these containers from Bunnings. They're 27 litre, I think. So they're not too big, because what we seem to do every time, we've done this several times, and if you watch the moving vlogs you'll know.
yeah, that's why we got plastic containers as well, so that it's a lot easier to carry, and so that it's a lot sturdier. Yeah,
and we got the little ones because we seem to buy the big ones and then fill them up, make them too heavy, we can't move them, and then they break. And this has happened, this is our 5th house, and it's happened every single time. But we're smarts now, we know.
We know. So we don't have too many on display some of my favorite series I have here, and I think that's, even though I've been reading a lot of audiobooks recently, sometimes it's good to actually have like the physical copy. I don't know, just something about an actual book which is nice sometimes. That actually reminds me, I mentioned that in a video on my Inky Beard channel in the To Be Read for 2018, I think it was. I talked about how it's good to sometimes just actually have a physical book. Even though I have a lot of series on Audible and stuff, you just can't beat it. But leave a comment in well, let us know your favourite books down in the comment section below, or any recommendations you have. And if you're looking for any books, go check out that video, and I'll have to do another one on my Inky Beard channel for update of what I've read and am reading in 2018.
So you can kind of definitely tell like Aaron's sections compared to my sections. So my favourite author is definitely MAKEOVER. I freaking love her books. I grew up reading The Princess Diaries. Still appreciate them, even though they're skewed to not my age audience anymore. They're there, and they're still one of my favourite book collections. And then got a few others. One of my favourite series, if you're looking for like young adult, I love these books by, is it Jacqueline Moriarty? Let's go with Moriarty. These two are two of my faves, but it's time to pack them up. Oh, and Aaron has many Assassin's Creeds. I think I've bought you, I think they usually come out about Christmas. They usually come out at Christmas time too,
yeah,
which is handy.
Because they usually release the game, and then about half a month later they release the book.
Yeah, so the game comes out near your birthday in November.
Usually just before, and then the book comes out just before Christmas.
Works out well.
Yeah.
So the bookshelf is almost all bare. We've managed to fill 6 boxes of books. And then we did discover 2 boxes of novels that hadn't been unpacked yet.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Whoopsie-daisy. So Aaron's just going through and figuring out if he wants them all, which he's allowed to want them all. But he seems to be tossing a couple.
No, only a few.
Only a few.
The ones that I know that I won't read again. No.
Let us know in the comments, are you a book person? Do you have a large novel collection? Do you prefer to do digital like audio books, or digital like Kindle type books? Let us know, because I had a lot of books growing up. I had all of my childhood novels are still at my parents'. I have like all of the Babysitter's Club, Babysitter's Little Sister, a lot of Sweet Valley High, Goosebumps, all of those great 90s books. But they're still all at my parents' house. Thank goodness they can store them there. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if you guys are bookworms, or if you prefer to do other things. Let me know. So my plan is to actually use this bookcase, possibly, behind my craft desk. So have my craft desk and then squeeze it in behind, but we have to see if that works with the tripod situation. But it would be really handy to have some sort of shelves that I could just keep some of my most used products on. So stay tuned. I am in the process, as I'm filming this in October, over the past probably 6 months, have been filming a setting up my craft room video for YouTube or Patreon. I haven't figured out which one yet, and it's half done. I've currently moved the craft room twice while filming that. So this will be the 3rd move. I should have done a craft room tour at every move. Yeah. I might actually film one before I move everything. It's not going to happen tomorrow, so we'll maybe film a craft room tour before then. We still have boxes to unpack. So all of these are boxes that need unpacking, but we just haven't unpacked yet. It's a whole wardrobe of boxes. Yay!
Alright guys, well, we're off to bed, but I think seeing as we don't have heaps in this vlog, we'll probably continue it tomorrow, which is Sunday. We're probably going to have to go out for a couple of things, and if the weather's nice or holds at least, we might go out to a park for an adventure or something. So yeah, we'll continue on right now.
Good morning.
Oh,
Are you counting your toast? Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It is a rainy day today. We were planning on doing some weeding because our pavers have gotten out of control, but I guess that's not going to happen today. And Aaron is so disappointed that we can't do some weeding.
How unfortunate.
Aaron hates weeding.
Hence why we have weeds everywhere.
Did Daddy sneeze? Sneezes are just hilarious. Achoo! Time for some morning reading while I unpack the dishwasher.
I'm going again, are you, Beans?
Giving Poppet a kiss.
Ma,
Are you giving Poppet a kiss?
I give the camera a kiss.
Ma, Ma,
Ah, good kisses.
Mwah.
Ma.
You giving Poppet kisses?
What about Frida?
Did you get big kisses, Poppos?
You gonna give Frida a kiss?
Mwah, good boy, Arch. Big kisses for the bunnies.
Are you guys reading?
Hot, yeah. Yeah, we're reading all about kitchen stuff.
Ooh.
Nice.
Archie looks incredibly comfortable right now. So we're in the car going on a early morning adventure. We're pretty good at these like early morning weekend adventures.
We're getting better.
Getting better. It's only 10:05. Poor Beans, his cough isn't too good. Hey buddy, how you feeling?
The worst thing is it's just it's not actually doing anything.
No.
It's literally
It's just a
giving him a
nagging
sore throat.
cough, poor little Poppet, but he's still happy, so that's a good thing. Counting in the background. So we're on our way because we realised the bunnies have no hay left, so we need to go to the pet shop. We need to go to Bunnings, and they probably have weekend sausage sizzles. We need to get some cough medicine for this guy. We've never had cough medicine with him before, but this cough is just like he was up so much last night. And we also want to go to the baby shop and look at bottles, drink bottles, and we go Office Works and look at stationery. And was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. So we might be a montage. Alrighty, so while Arch is having a little nap, I just went and had a bit of a lie down. I'm still not 100%. I'm still on the last of my antibiotics from strep throat, so I'm still not feeling great, but getting there. So I had a little lie down, but I'm going to cook a new recipe that you guys haven't seen for dinner. We have actually cooked this once before, not on the vlog. I think it was last week or the week before, and it's delicious. We got an idea from one of the HelloFresh recipes that we had for the it was a Tex-Mex potato bake type thing, and so we tried it ourselves, but with chicken mince. So I'm going to do a bit of a cooking montage for you. It is delicious. Not really like low fat. It's got lots of potatoes on it, some cheese, but It's just what I need tonight. Step 1, preheat the oven to about 220 and peel and chop up the taters. So I'm chopping about 6 smallish and 1 biggish potatoes, and I'm going to chop them into about 1 centimetre cubes. So basically you want enough potato cubes to cover the top of a baking dish, whatever baking dish thing you are going to be using. And you know what, if there's a few extra little potato cubes, I'm sure I can confiscate them for everyone and just consume them myself before putting them, well, not before putting them on the dinner, but just eating them. I can just eat potato, so if there's extra, it's okay. So these two believe that they're allowed to help us in the kitchen. Bunnies, you're not very much help. I'm sorry, Frida, but it's true. So here are the potatoes. I then toss them in some little drizzle of olive oil and some salt. You can add some pepper too. I don't like pepper, so we just do salt. So that's step 1. Pop them in the oven for like 25-ish minutes until they're cooked and golden. Step 2 is to finely grate a zucchini and finely grate a carrot, and I'm also going to crush some garlic and chop a little bit of onion as well.
Just about to cut up the onion. I am on onion duty.
I don't like cutting onion.
And crush the garlic. We got this awesome, if you've been following the vlog for a while, you'll know we used to buy this awesome smoked garlic from the Avoca markets. And we found one in our local grocery store. Was it the grocery store or the fruit shop? The fruit shop just down the road. And it's amazing. It's smoked garlic, just like the one we used to get. And it's been sitting in the bottom drawer, and anytime we get something out of any of the drawers above it, it just wafts this amazing smoked garlic smell through the entire kitchen. Makes me hungry instantaneously.
Alright, so I'm going to cook my onion and garlic in a little bit of oil. We did not much onion and about 4 cloves of garlic because we loved garlic.
That's how we roll.
So we're going to cook that up and then brown up the... Well, do you still brown chicken mince?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't go brown, but it's the same thing. You're like cooking it.
Cook the chicken mince. And then we shall add all of the other things. Alrighty, the chicken is all cooked, so I'm going to add the zucchini, the carrot, and then some corn kernels. I'm adding about the rest of this packet, so half a cup-ish, 3/4 of a cup-ish, and I then, you could also add mushrooms if you wanted to, or capsicum. It's completely up to you. I cooked 1 kilo of chicken mince. And someone has just woken up from their nap and they have very fluffy hair. Yes, I got some. Oh, how you feeling, Bubba? I got some grated carrot. I stole it from our dinner. Is that yum? So I've given that a few minutes to kind of cook through. I've stirred it around. The corn kernels were partially frozen when I added them, so I made sure that they're cooked through. And now I'm going to add some taco seasoning and probably 2/3 of this little can of focus, Mr. Camera won't focus on it, but about 2/3 of this tiny can of tomato paste. So that's probably maybe 1/4 cup or so, depending on how tomatoey you like it or how taco seasoning you like it.
So we had this debate the other day. We were wondering, because our taco seasoning, I was wondering if it was just Tex-Mex seasoning.
I think it's, yeah,
I think it's very similar, because there's only really one brand in Australia that does taco seasoning, but then there's like home brand, but they still call it taco seasoning as well. The only thing we've had that is Tex-Mex, which tasted very similar, was from the...
It's a bit too spicy.
Hello Fresh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's good. Like,
It was good, but
I really liked it.
so this is the final product. We don't like saucy, well, I don't like I don't like saucy things, so we kind of keep ours not saucy. If you wanted to make it saucier, you could always add like some tomato puree or some sort of saucy thing to loosen it up, or a little bit more tomato paste. But I'm going to put this in my lightly greased baking dish with the potatoes on top and a bit of cheese. Alright, so this is what it looks like before I oh, excuse me, Mr. Potato, you cannot escape. So I'm just going to, the cheese that we've got currently in the fridge is mozzarella, Colby and Parmesan, so that's what's happening on top. I'm just going to pop the cheese on top and then pop it in the oven, probably 10-15 minutes, because everything's cooked. It just needs to golden up a little bit. Also, the potatoes actually cooked quite quickly, so maybe the potatoes would be better on 200 Celsius fan forced and not 220.
So someone was cheesing the thing and someone else, yeah, what did you spot? Yeah, you spotted Mama with the cheese, so he had to have some cheese.
Da 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 da. Look at that cheesy golden goodness. Alright, I'm going to dish this up. Archie's going to have a little run around the dining room because that's what he's begging to do, so that's what we'll do, and we'll take it in shifts to eat or watch him. So tonight I've been working on a little project that I've wanted to do for a while. This isn't the folder that it will stay in because I need page protectors in just a clip normal folder so that I can move them around. But I've been making a recipe binder because I have so many things on Pinterest that a lot of them I've tried and I love them, like these two. Oh, they're so good. But then there's also a lot that we've done those. Let's try and get the glare. Hang on, I might move you away from the glare. That's a bit better. So I've just literally ripped them out of the magazines and popped them in here. I started printing them off Pinterest. What annoys me is sometimes when they have the print function on a recipe on a blog, it will have the picture, and that's great. But other times it doesn't have the freaking picture because I want the picture with the recipe. So if it didn't have it, I just copied the stuff into Microsoft Word and kind of made my own little pretty things. But yeah, so I've divided it into sides, pasta, chicken, other meats, beef. This was amazing. I think we did that on the vlog. And then savoury things to have when people are over, muffins, and then dessert. And I've put our HelloFresh cards that we liked in here as well. So that's what I've been up to all evening. Also forgot to show you what I got at my friend's scrappy shop yesterday. So the beautiful Nat from Love to Create stocked me up with some goodies. I got a new acrylic block. This will be in a haul video on Inky Quill, but I thought I'd quickly show you two of my favourite paint colours, Cherry Pie and Bubblegum Pink. I got a circle stencil and some collage paper, which will be really fun to play with in my art journal. And then I also got this was a bit of a splurge, and it's 3 separate jelly plates. I have a jelly plate and I filmed a jelly plate class, which I need to see if the footage is still good because I filmed it 2 years ago and I haven't ever voiceovered the 10 hours of footage and put it up. But the jelly plate that I have is a little chunky. It's kind of this size, and I thought this one in particular and the circle would be a lot more portable. And then I also got my deli paper. Finally, if you are an inklet, you'll know I have asked a couple of times where to get deli paper from, and my beautiful friend Lauren found some and she bought some for me and dropped it off at Nat's so that I could pick it up. So I will have lots of crafty fun this week while Archie is at daycare. Mummy can play. So we've had a pretty good evening. Yeah. Guess what we started watching, everyone? We started watching. Yes, and?
Yeah.
What's even more exciting?
Oh, we started watching Riverdale.
Yeah,
Good
Riverdale.
place is more exciting for me.
I like Riverdale more. So Riverdale, we watched the first 2 episodes.
Pretty hectic.
It's a bit scary, we'll
And
admit.
We watched the trailer for Sabrina.
Yeah,
too.
Sabrina looks a little spooky.
Yeah, it's getting very dark.
Let us know if you watch The Good Place, Riverdale, or Sabrina.
Yes.
And
or any other awesome shows you think we should watch.
yes, definitely. But Aaron's been working on computer
Yeah,
things,
just some stuffs.
and now it's time for bed.
Yeah, very tight.
Yeah, so new week. Let's see if Archie can get through daycare without being sick. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.